Okay, I am back to do more channel reviews. Yesterday we went into overtime. I reviewed maybe 7 or 8, maybe even 9 different channels, and I didn't get to everyone. So I'm hoping there are some folks that want to show up today. Hey, Amaya, to get their channels reviewed. I can kind of let you guys know. Hello, come on in. So the purpose of me doing these channel reviews is to help you guys gain a little bit more traction on YouTube, to kind of get an idea of what you might need to improve. Not necessarily what you're doing wrong, but just some things that you might want to improve. So Lauricia, just go ahead and drop your channel name in the chat. And it's I am Lauricia. Okay, let's just start there. So just to kind of get you pointed in the right direction, I can't tell you every single thing in detail what you need to do on a channel review that takes just a few minutes, but it'll give you an idea. And if you are interested in learning in more detail and having me sort of hold your hand through the process, that's when you can choose to work with me inside one of my programs. I have Start YouTube the Right Way for beginners and small channels, YouTube Growth and Income Accelerator, which is not only a course but a coaching program. And I also work with businesses inside of a Social Strategy Accelerator program. I am Lauricia. I don't see your channel. Let me see if I'm spelling it right. Oh, there you are. Pretty red hair. Pretty red hair. Okay, I'm going to start off. I'm going to do this set of, I'm going to move you over here and see. I'm going to do this set of channel reviews a little bit differently because I'm going to start off asking you the questions that I would ask any clients that I work with. Because in order to tell you where I think you need to go, I need to know exactly where you want to go with it. So, Lauricia, hi Netta. Who are you making content for, and what kind of content do you make for them? Before I even look at your channel. Who are you making content for? Who is your ideal audience? And why would they want to watch your content? You can tell me what kind, or you can tell me why they would want to watch your. So Lauricia, you're just getting started because you got like 11 shorts and nothing else. When did you start this channel? Oh, lies. You have more than 11. Nope, you have about 11. My content is beauty and fashion. I'm trying to get fully into the modeling industry. So the purpose of your content is to get noticed by someone in the modeling industry. Yes? Because you started like 3 months ago. In 3 months, you've only done 11 shorts. You know, if you're doing short form, if you're wanting to start off getting noticed, you got a lot of views though. Some of these have over 2,000 views. That's like a short a day. A short form a day. Are you on any other platforms? Let's see. Fashion, beauty, lifestyle. That's what, all the girlies want to put fashion, beauty, lifestyle up here. I'm not sure why. Maybe you see other people doing it and you're like, I should just say fashion, beauty, lifestyle. But really what it should say is specifically how something that your ideal viewer would be interested in, and not just a broad topic like a fashion, beauty, and lifestyle. Okay, so yes, your shorts will build an audience. However, the way that YouTube is set up now, short form, people who watch your short form are not necessarily and probably not going to watch your long form. So you have to you're on Instagram, Threads, Twitter, and TikTok. Okay, what you have to do is, if you're wanting to, I mean, if you don't want to do long form content, you don't have to. But if you're wanting to gain an audience on long form, you have to create long form. They're just not, they don't translate over currently on YouTube. We want them to watch our long form, but they're just not doing it. And that's why you see there are creators that have millions of subscribers because the people have subscribed to them for their short form content. Their short form content is popping off. And honestly, their long form content on YouTube is just as good, but that long form is not getting the views because the people subscribe for the short form. And when they subscribe for the short form, when they engage with the short form, that's what YouTube is going to show them. Okay. It's really interesting that you decided to give YouTube another chance to see where things go from posting shorts. But is that something that your audience, who's your audience? Who's your people? I'm looking up. You said the shorts started 3 months ago. My content is beauty and fashion. Who do you want to attract to watch your content? Other people who are interested in the modeling industry, modeling agents, because that's where we have to start. We always have to start with, why am I making this content? For who? And what value are they going to get from it? So if you were posting makeup videos and you said, my audience is 16-year-old girls because they're just learning to do makeup and I'm showing them how to do the makeup, that would be one thing. If you were my age and you were a great makeup artist, you might say, my content is for older women to show them how to do their makeup in a way that doesn't, that makes them look younger. People who are into beauty and fashion and potential people I can collab with. Okay, that is who you're trying to reach. That's very broad. So it's hard to explain this concept to someone who is not really thinking along these lines, is that on YouTube, on any social media platform, in order for you to grow an audience, you have to be talking to a specific person. You feel like, hey, it's just for people. It's for anybody who likes makeup. It's for anybody who likes fashion. What kind of fashion? Street fashion, high fashion, cheap fashion, expensive fashion? You see how that can get tricky? Therefore, if I see your content, I don't know you're for me, and I just keep going. It's like, I don't know. Okay, she's doing makeup. All right. Millions of people do makeup. Why should I watch you? Why should I watch you? So most people who are just getting started on social media really, really need to do that first thing. That is the first thing I teach inside of every single one of my courses, is know your audience. And if you don't know, you better find them. Because if not, you're just shooting in the dark and you're just hoping that someone lands on your content. They think that you're cute or talented or interesting or funny, and they watch. And that is not what happens. That's not going to happen. We don't just put content out there and people just don't find us. They have to be specifically interested in what you're putting out there. Now, you already have some data to go off of with just 11 posts. Because if we sort by most popular, you got 7,000 views. You don't even have 100 subscribers. You got 7,000 views on this. Now, those people watched it. they like this content. They're like, oh, I want to see what she's doing with this makeup look. Cool. And plus, it's really short. And so it's probably getting multiple plays. It's great. There's nothing wrong with your content that I can see. You're doing makeup. But so are millions of other young ladies. So why should I watch you and not them? So you went for that one. And then you get ready with me for an audition. I mean, maybe you want to share your life. Are you auditioning for modeling or acting? Make content about that. See, that's a specific thing. That's where you need to start. And we also need to have more visuals in your banner. Some headshots. If you're an aspiring fashion model, some photos, a photo shoot, something like that. And in your description, you need to say, yeah, okay, we know your name is Larisha because it's right there on your banner, but this, let me see, what can you say? I'm just going to give you something to put there that might be more helpful than my name is Larisha and I decided to give YouTube another try. Give me a second. Larisha is an aspiring fashion model and content creator on several platforms, posting content about fashion and beauty. Please write a YouTube channel description that speaks to her ideal viewer, who is, I'm going to let you tell me this again. Your ideal viewers are you trying to, I want to be clear because I don't want to point you in the wrong direction. You trying to reach other young women who are also interested in becoming fashion models and content creators? You said people and potential people you can collab with regarding brands and agencies. You believe that agencies and brands are looking on YouTube for models to hire. Your ideal viewer is, if you don't know, if you just say, hey, I haven't figured that out yet, I really don't know, I hadn't thought of it that way, it's okay. But I can't get a good description until I know who your ideal viewer is. And those of you who are waiting for me to review your channel, be thinking of this. I'm going to ask you the same thing. Who are you making content for, and how is it of value to them? Okay, you haven't figured it out. But we're going to do this as an example. Ideal viewer who is a young woman in her 20s who is also interested in getting into modeling and beauty and fashion content. I don't know. I feel like that's not that good. But anyway, we're going to see what it gives us. Letting them know, the description should let them know what value my content will give them. Okay, they wrote a very long description. So it could be something like this. And this is an example that you can tweak. If you're a young woman in your 20s who dreams of stepping into the glamorous world of modeling and adores everything about fashion and beauty, you're in the right place. You're going to find modeling tips and tricks. You're going to find beauty secrets, blah, 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 fashion inspirations, and behind the scenes. I'll also show you how to be more empowered and have more confidence. Okay. That's one thing. Or her ideal viewer, who is an agency or brand looking to hire fresh new faces. Okay, so if your content was going to be for brands, you could say, hey, I'm Larisha. I'm an aspiring fashion model and dedicated content creator. This channel showcases my passion for fashion and beauty, letting you see my skills, versatility, and dedication. Discover my modeling portfolio, because I'm going to be showing you photo shoots, on-camera work, how I bring different styles and concepts to life, beauty expertise, fashion flair. You see what I'm saying? That also will give you some content ideas, but you've got to decide who's your content for. You can't serve two masters. You can't be making it both and or. It has to be for one. So, Larisha, you've got some work to do there. Who is next? Fumi Ayo. Okay. Did you get that, Larisha? If you have any follow-up questions, ask me. I'm here. Fumi, who is your ideal audience and what value are you giving to them? And why don't we have any words on our banner? Because this is valuable real estate here, y'all. This is where you sell yourself to your audience. Why aren't you using every bit of opportunity they're giving you to let people know, hey, you're in the right place if you're looking for X, Y, and Z? Fumi. Your mission is to share the ups and downs of being a mom and digital creator and inspire other women to change their lives. How? How will they change their lives? Alongside all the learning, you can join me in my regular blogs and lifestyle videos. I love that you say you're a storyteller. Your channel has a lot. You made 316 videos, so you're not new to this. You're true to this. However, I can see that you want to do more. I don't know if I would put shorts up here at the top, because shorts are something people are basically going to see when they hop on YouTube and start scrolling. I would maybe move that down, because what we're wanting is to get more audience, I believe, for long form. So you've got baking and cake decorations, travels, home improvement, self-improvement. You got baking, travel, home improvement, moms. There's a lot of different stuff there. It's going to be really hard to gain a larger audience doing all the different things. I know you see creators doing it, and being a person who works for a creator who is sort of has done this, it is very difficult. For me, I want to know who is your ideal audience and what value you will bring to them, and if you are inspiring women to change their lives how. There's a feature here that wasn't on here yesterday. I wondered where it went, because I wanted to show this feature to another creator when I was reviewing her channel. I wanted to show her how to use this tool to look at not only your own content, but your aspirational channel's content, so that you'll know what kind of content you should make and what kind of content you probably should make less of. Can y'all comment? Because I'm not hearing from Fume. Fume, let me know if you're still there. I can go to the next person. Amber, let me know your channel. Okay, well, where's Fume? She's gone, I suppose. I really need to talk to her before I get into her channel review. But you guys see these numbers here? The blue, the purple, the red. These numbers, this is I believe this is through, I'm not sure whether it's TubeBuddy or, it's vidIQ. It's a vidIQ Pro feature, I do believe. It is letting us know that this video has 22 times the number of views that her channel typically gets. That is great. So Fume's channel is getting, it's hard to see the detail on the screen. Okay, well, let me zoom in a little bit. Thank you for letting me know that. Let me view, let me zoom in slightly. Let me know if that's better. Is Fume still in the room? Okay. Anyway, 4 times the amount, 6 times the amount, 3 times, and I love that it's color coded, because when it's red, that means it is fire. When it's blue, it's good. When it's purple, it's great. If it's just like white, it's like 1 times. That's still good. The screen is just small. I've got it full screen. I've got it full screen. Anyway, there are the numbers here. So what we can tell from this, let me just look at Fume's recent videos. I'm not going to go into detail about her channel review until I hear from her, but her latest video has 4 times the amount of views that her regular videos get. You know, this is normal. This one also had 3 times the amount, 2 times the amount. All right, let me move on to the next person. There was Fume, Lauricia, Traloni. Texan, Spice Girls Generation, Palms, Pomeranians. It's like pom-poms, maybe? That's kind of hard to read up there. Even for me on the big screen zoomed in, I'm having a hard time seeing. So another lifestyle vlog. So you guys know that it's very difficult to build an audience if you're just lifestyle vlogging, unless you have something super specific about yourself or your lifestyle that a particular group of people will be interested in. Just because I'm a girl, just because I'm 30, just because I live in Texas is not enough to attract an audience. You see creators being successful doing lifestyle vlogs, and call me out if I'm wrong. One, if they have a super specific lifestyle, like the living alone diaries, the quiet living diaries, the country lifestyle girlies, the girl that lives in a van with the snake. Or you see regular people, pretty much regular, sharing their life if they have built an audience doing something specific. Aaliyah's Face did not build her audience doing lifestyle vlogs. Let me say this again, because I know y'all love her. I love her too. But you're looking at Aaliyah's Face and you're saying, I can do this too. I can tell because I'm looking at the thumbnails. I'm looking at how you're structuring things. And it doesn't work like that. You cannot attract an audience with a regular life unless you put some kind of a spin on it. That's going to, it's not about being more interesting. It's about, oh, I can identify with that. It's not that it's ultra saturated, but Tralaloni, how many people are actually doing well? I mean, killing it. I mean, growing. I mean, getting hundreds and thousands of views. Look at those people and understand and scroll back, way back, and see that they did not build their audience. Vlogging, especially lifestyle vlogging, started out for content creators who had made a name for themselves doing something else specific. And then their audience, large audience, became interested in their life. Therefore, they started blogging about their life. But it's very difficult for, I don't care how busy your life is, how funny your life is, how aspirational even your life is, it's going to be very difficult to build an audience by just sharing days in your life with no other focus to it. Mixed clips, just drop your channel. Dallas focused lifestyle. Well, you need to make that extremely clear. Like, we're not talking about palms. We're not talking about anything but Dallas focused lifestyle. Maybe. I don't feel like that's enough of a draw. But could be. Especially if you're going to do almost like what it's like to live in Dallas. What it's like to live and work and play in Dallas. So that's your first thing. I can't help anybody grow on YouTube by just posting what they feel like posting. You have to understand what you need to post in order to grow an audience. And what you need to post is content that is valuable and specific and identifiable to a specific person. And that group of people needs to be large enough to constitute an audience. So, will it eventually? I've seen someone do this. I forget. There was someone I used to watch years ago. And I think that after 5 or so years, she was able to get into the thousands of subscribers. But that was hundreds of videos. It's a long row to hoe. So if you want to create lifestyle content for your own edification, number one. So how my channel page is an expression of me. I understand. It's you. But why would I be interested in you? Or why would your ideal viewer, which hopefully is other mid-30s young women, be interested in you? What is going to make me stop the scroll and say, oh, let me watch this girl versus all the other lifestyle girlies that are posting on YouTube? Whatever your focus is, there's not a wrong focus. I want to focus on what it's like to live and work in Dallas, Texas. Make that clear everywhere. I want to focus on turning 30, living in my 30s, and pouring back into myself. Then that content needs to be very clear. I want to attract a tribe, a community of girlies who are pouring in. We're all pouring into ourselves. We're in our mid-30s. We're out of the 20s. We're grown. And this is, but it's like, and then the content has to line up with that. I'm trying to see, did you ever answer my question? Who are you making content for? I know why you're making your content. Who are you making this content for? I know what you want your content focused on. Twenty-five to 30 plus women with similar interests. What kind of interests? What kind of interests? Pomeranians? I'm hoping that people are drawn to my personality. They can't, look at it, they would be drawn to your personality maybe if they clicked on the video to watch it. But here's the problem. If you have 45 views, 52 views, 100 views, they're not clicking on the content to even watch. So how are they going to know your personality? And therein lies the problem. Hanging out with a friend vibe. So we got to get more clear on who your content is, because so 20 women who are between the ages of 25 and 35 who share your interest of, is there a specific interest? Pomeranians? And would like to watch my content because it feels like they're hanging out with a friend. It's going to be tough. So I can't, I'm sure your I can just tell your personality is fun, but how you have dog moms, active, regular girl basic stuff. Now that's when you're losing me. You got to be more specific. I mean, possibly if you were to have just a couple of pictures of you with your palms, I don't know if you have one or two, a picture. It's like, look, I'm a 30-plus-year-old dog mom that's on this mission to pour back into myself. And that's why so many of you who are just wanting to vlog, I don't know why you choose that. I mean, I guess we're in an era where I'm just trying to express myself. You can express yourself. It is totally okay. Express yourself, express your creativity. But when it comes down to earning an income, growing an audience so that you can earn an income from YouTube, if that's not what you're trying to do, then who cares how many views you get? Who cares how many subscribers? You already have 90 subscribers. That's enough people to quote unquote hang out with online, right? Okay, let me ask you this. Where do you hope to take this channel? Let's just say, let me just put it this way. If you garner an audience of thousands of young women in their 30s who are dog moms, who are interested in the Dallas lifestyle, where do you hope to take this? Where is this going for you? This is also important to know. I have about 20 minutes, y'all. So I have another call. Where do you want to take this? If you could wave a magic wand in your wildest dreams, where would you take this channel? It's also very important to know. Do you get to 100K? Okay, then what? What's happening when you get to 100K? Are you earning money from it? Thank you, Sloan. Are you earning money from your channel? Or are you just... Okay, so are you earning money from your channel at 100K? Do you have 100K people? Are you just internet famous? How are you going to be monetized? In what way will you be monetized with 100,000 subscribers? AdSense program, brand partnerships. Brands are not... What if I told you brands aren't paying on YouTube currently? May never be paying again. So you put all this work into your channel hoping that a brand is going to notice you, and you may make AdSense. Lifestyle, do you know that lifestyle content is... I'm not telling you this to discourage you. I'm not telling you this to rain on your parade. I'm telling you this so that you have a real idea of some tweaks that you might want to make to move in a different way to reach your goals. 100,000 subscribers, you'll be monetized, but lifestyle content is one of the lowest paid CPMs on YouTube. In other words, it's like lifestyle. What is that? Who are we talking? The brands don't know who your audience is specifically, what your audience is really interested in. So they're not willing to pay very much for ads. That's why you have to think about this stuff from the beginning. Where am I taking this? I don't foresee in spending another business. Let me see. If you had 100,000 subscribers, and if you were killing it, that might mean that you might get 10, 12,000 views per video. I don't know what nobody can guess what your CPM would be, but it's for AdSense. It's not a lot for lifestyle. Now, if you said, I'm doing tech reviews, I'm teaching people how to invest, then you'll be making bank in AdSense. But lifestyle doesn't make bank. I'm hoping I'm shifting your perspective. I want you guys to win on YouTube, but you have to know how the game works. And the game does not work where you post the kind of content that feels good to you and that you think you see other creators doing and being successful at. And then people just happen to land on your content and start watching. That's not how it works. It is marketing. YouTube, Instagram, TikTok is marketing. This is how marketing works. Brands, companies, corporations want to sell stuff to people. But unlike us here who don't understand marketing, they understand marketing. And they know who their audience is. So, example, Chase Bank. Chase Bank is going to put their ads on Joe Blow's channel because Joe Blow is talking about the different credit cards you can get that are going to save you money and do points. So Chase Bank, Visa, JP Morgan, all these brands with big money, they're going to be fighting and bidding on ads. Therefore, Joe Blow might be making $50 to $100 per 1,000 views of his YouTube video. And he doesn't have to have millions of views to make a bunch of money on AdSense. You understand what I'm saying? So we have to understand that in order for the brands to want to even put their ads on our content, we have to be attracting a specific audience. And you're getting a slightly specific when you say Texas women in their mid-30s. But Texas women in their mid-30s who are stay-at-home moms, Texas women in their mid-30s who are career women who have corporate jobs, Texas women in their mid-30s who buy a lot of high-end workout gear. You have to determine who your ideal audience is, and then it's your job to create the content that pulls them in to these platforms. That's what YouTube wants from you. They want you to pull a specific person into the platform. They want that person to come back and watch your content over and over and over again. Not over and over again, but watch video after video after video. Maybe discover some other creators, watch those videos. Because when they're watching those videos, then the ads pop up and then the brands pay YouTube money for those ads that run. And then YouTube graciously splits it with you 45, 55%. That's one way. That's only one way of monetizing. Yes, there is affiliate income. Takes a whole lot. Take it from me, someone who works for a creator with 4 million subscribers over multiple platforms, and the affiliate income. She's not an affiliate girly. So if you want to be an affiliate girly, and that's all you're talking about is I bought this, I bought that. Buy this, buy that, check this out, because it's constant. The affiliate income is abysmal. You have to really put your focus on that. So it's not just something you go, oh, well, yeah, and I can get affiliate income too. Brands are looking for an engaged, specific audience. And right now, they're not doing a whole lot on YouTube. So how else? Your best way to monetize is to have your own product or service that you can offer. And I don't really have time to go into that. Hi, Shaylin. Yes, Sloan, use your page to funnel your coaching business. Digital products are huge. Whether it's coaching, whether it's an ebook, whether it's a guide, whether it's something you know better than the next person. You don't have to be an expert in it. You have to know it better than the next person. Is this tracking at all for you? Tralaloni. I don't want to discourage you. I'm just going to tell you, I cannot tell you how to grow this channel by just posting what you are interested in posting at this time, which is vlogs about your lifestyle, unless, I think you asked me a question earlier. You were saying, so if I pick 30 plus dog mom pouring back into myself in Dallas. Do I need to post those kinds of videos with that title? Not that title, but you're going to have to put on your thinking cap and your creativity cap and think about, what do dog moms, what are they interested in? Are they interested in what to feed their dog? Are they interested in where to walk their dog? Are they interested in how to pick a vet for their dog? Are they interested in where to get their dog groomed? Are they interested in training their dog? Do they like, I have friends who are dog moms. We talk about what they eat. We talk about health issues they might have. We talk about, just like you would have a kid, you dressing your dog. I'm not saying that's something you should do, but you should think of a specific lifestyle. And if I too am a dog mom, I'm going to stop and click on your video. And that also lends itself to, what kind of content should you post to get started, to just get started. So like, you're just starting off, and I'm looking at a video that you did several months ago, a day in your life at Southwest Airlines. Is that something that you determined people were searching for? So you've got to do research too. If you say, even if you just say, I want to create content for 30-something-year-old women who live in Dallas, who are self-employed, who are single, who are corporate employees, then you've got to do your research to determine what kind of content they might be searching for. And then you got to come out swinging with that content. I love that I tried on a bunch of activewear at Target, got 100 times the views that you typically get. Are you looking at that? So why are we making Intense Life Reset at 36? Because you probably didn't know that activewear at Target got you a bunch of views and could possibly get you a lot of subscribers. Maybe your next video is something else at Target, because we don't really know. Was it the activewear? Was it the Target? Maybe it's doing a series of Target hauls to see what pops off. It's going to be a lot of experimentation, but you have already experimented with the blog. So if we look at Popular, that's also another one. That's 2 years ago, so that's a little old. We want to look at this one. And then we look at the least views. We know we don't want to do this kind of stuff. Like, nope. So you're doing too much here. Monthly reset goals. We said, like, whose goals? We don't know you. Bad few days in my life. We don't know you, who you are. So a few people were interested, and I've already explained to y'all how YouTube works. If your 90 people that are subscribed to you don't like it, then YouTube's going to cut it off and not show it to anybody else. You can give it some time. We know that for now, we don't need to do this kind of video. Although I'm sure it's very interesting. But we do know that a solo road trip, but you're probably not going to do that anytime soon. Like, people are looking for content that's relatable. I can relate to that. I like Target activewear. I too would like to go on a road trip to California. I may have to move back in with my parents. So you had a traveling alone blog here that didn't do as well as this one did. Look at your data. Look at where people dropped off on this one, and look at the parts where they really liked. This is your average view duration and your viewer retention data in analytics. What parts of this were they liking? Or maybe it was just you got a higher click-through rate because of the title and the thumbnail. Okay, you guys, I'm going to have to run. I'll be back tomorrow. I'm just going to answer Alicia's night. Is it okay to have more than one niche? If you're just starting off, I think not. It's hard enough to get one niche going. Why do you want more than one? Just because I know. Because I have lots of interests. I'm interested in this and that and the other. Or there's one situation where you can have more than one niche. If you're just getting started and you want to put those 3 niches out there, let's say, to see which ones take off. You might be wanting to see which ones take off for your audience, or you might be wanting to see which ones do I really like creating about. And hopefully there's an overlap of those. And then you want to double down on one niche. I'm going to show y'all something tomorrow for a creator that I know who, even in the time of short form content kind of taking over and people not watching a lot of long form on YouTube, they're killing it as far as their views. And I'll explain to you why their views are still high. Anybody you see on YouTube, their views are still high, meaning at least 10% of their subscriber base or more, consistently, they're talking about the same thing, video after video after video. Because if I subscribe to you, or if I watch your target activewear, I'm going to expect to see more content like that. If I subscribe to you because you're living alone, I'm going to expect to see more content like that. If I'm subscribed to you because you do reviews on dating shows, I'm going to expect to see more reviews on dating shows. I like that. I like that content. I'm going to come back for more. But if every time I come to your channel, you're talking about something different, never mind. Besides that, YouTube's probably not even showing it to me. Because they're just like, well, this person's interested in activewear at Target. Why would I show them this video about souvenir shopping in Puerto Vallarta, Mexico? Tomorrow? Let me see. I don't know myself. Live at session 3, 10 a.m. tomorrow. And while y'all are at it, watch my podcast. I interviewed Taylor Lloyd. She's doing fantastic. It only took her 6 months to get some traction and to start going on brand trips and getting brand deals. She's sharing her knowledge, what she actually did to get there, even though she's been in this game for years and years and years. What tips and tricks she did. Taylor is telling her story.
On people's radar.
Yeah.
It's helpful. Watch it. Thank you. And share it with somebody who might need it. But I got to run, y'all. I have another call, another podcast interview. So, if I can figure out how to get out of this window, will see y'all tomorrow. Bye.